Hello everyone, Tails here, and in today's video we're gonna do what your favorite Sonic character says about you. So first off we got, if Sonic is your favorite character, you're picking the safest option. When you think about Sega, Sonic Hedgehog first comes to mind. You are the cocky type, and you want to prove that, you're probably, better than your rivals and your friends, but you're still very caring towards others. So if you play as Sonic most of the time, it's because he's the first thing you pick about. And probably overrated, but if he's your favorite, that's fine. So second off, we have Tails. He's my personal favorite character. So if Tails is your favorite character, you're picking the second best option, but you're also my best friend forever and ever now. We're gonna hang out for the end of time, you and me, because Tails is the best character on God. Uh, if you picked Tails, they're very smart. And you used to be like Tails. You were scared, you were probably like bullied like him. Don't know if you're afraid of lightning, that sort of thing. But you had people that will just like pick you back up and continue on your way. If your favorite character is Knuckles, then you are like a tough guy that's soft on the inside, If like you are like dumb, but you're not stupid sort of thing. I mean, you can get fooled now and again, but you're fine. But it's like, you need, like, Knuckles is the strongest. They probably go to the gym. If you don't, that's fine, but still, he is a cool character. You are known to get flustered easily. But you have, like, supportive friends as well. If your favorite character is Amy Rose, you are like a little bit of a girl boss, You stand up for yourself and wanting to spread your love across the world. You probably had like that one time where you chased after your fictional crush or like real crush, depending of way you see it. You did that all the time, chasing after someone who you loved who didn't really like you back. So you're like, you know what? I'm gonna defend myself. I'm gonna be my own person, and and they're very strong because you can pick things up without a problem. Yeah, you're that type of girl. If your favorite character is Cream, you're very childlike and very caring for your nature. You care about animals and you care about, you know, taking care of things in your own way, like having tea parties. There's nothing wrong about childlike behavior. There's nothing wrong about that as well either, because I have like my own childlike behavior, you know. So if Cream is your favorite character, you heal the wounds. If your favorite character is Big the Cat, it's like, no way, you actually know this guy? He's part of the Team Roast players, and you probably actually tried your best to play that fishing game that sucked that everyone didn't like in Sonic Adventure. You are like a big boy, you're like a very gentle boy, you're like a very, like, you know, a good cat, who cares about their friends and, whenever he can, he probably can fight if he wanted to. If your favorite character is Silver, you just want to have him to have his own year because Sonic 06 did him dirty. And Sonic Frontiers didn't really help him either. No, he didn't come into the front Sonic Frontiers and keep it in. Sonic Forces, it was not Sonic Frontiers, Sonic Forces. Uh, didn't do him good either. So you just wish for the best of him. But he also uh uh was introverted, was probably uh influenced to be manipulated in some way, shape or form. And do you wish you could fly, but you find it very difficult to fly or something like that. If your favorite character is Blaze, you are royalty. If you're not royalty, that's fine. You're just like purple, the color purple, and royalty. And Blaze the Cat is probably one of the princesses you think about when you think about Sonic the Hedgehog's alternative rival. When you think about who was like a princess rival for Sonic, and that was Blaze before they became best friends. You were like the second girl boss, you know? You are cold but yet caring, but you now care about others more and less cold and less likely to like go bad ever again. But you know, if your favorite character is Shadow, you are the ultimate life form and you are cold and, you know, act like you don't care, like you're hard to get, sort of thing. But you do deeply care about others without telling them. If you're like Shadow the Hedgehog, you probably had like a traumatic experience with your family, which I'll not ask why, because it's probably very personal for you. But anyway, if Shadow's your favorite character because he relates to you in a way, that's cool. If your favorite character is Rouge, first off, I know who you are. I know what you're gonna think about Rouge. But if you don't think about her in that way, then you're the ultimate girl boss. You are a thief, you're good at manipulation, and you know, you are a double agent who does two things at once. It's like multitasking. You want to clean your teeth and you want to take a shit, so why not do both? uh, and so if Rouge is your favorite character, you're the ultimate girl boss, and you are a go-to, you know, a mother figure to some. If Omega is your favorite character, when you think about a robot, this is your first thought when you think about a robot Sonic character. Omega is a good character if you ask me. The last part of Team Dark, you know. You are probably calculated and very intelligent. That was destroy everyone in their path, sort of thing. So if Omega is like a character you relate to, where you like defend your friends no matter what, that's cool. If your favorite character is Vector, first off, you need to find the computer room. And second off, you're old, like old, because you probably knew him from the Chaotix game. You know that game where it had Knuckles somehow in it, where they had to hold rings from each other and you can use each other's powers wisely. But you're like the OG of Sonic. You knew Sonic before he was cool, sort of thing, because you know Team Chaotix was your game. And you know, you like crocodiles or alligators. You're probably like a big fan of those animals, so Vector will connect to you very much. And plus, look at that bling. Have you seen what he looks like? Very, very fancy. If your favorite character is SBO, you really have a pet chameleon in real life. I know you. You probably have a pet chameleon, and you probably like the way they change or go invisible. He's a ninja, so if you probably watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles when you were younger, so if a chameleon plus ninja equals a win-win for two people, little fans of both sides of the same coin. Uh, you are swift and yet very caring, I guess. Ugh. If your favorite character is Charmy, stop lying. He's not your favorite character. Nobody likes him. Everyone hates Charmy. But if he is legit your favorite, then I guess you are like super childlike, more childlike than Cream. You are the annoying person of the group, the one that somehow still hangs out with, no matter how annoying they get. They're really, really annoying. You really, really hate them, but yet you still want to hang out for more with this kind of bee. So if you feel like this bee, that's fine. It's like I don't hate you or anything. It's just you need to be, you know, more mature about things. Try your best to control yourself a bit more. If your favorite character is Savant, I'm surprised about how you played Sonic Lost World as your first game. And you know, probably this is the first character to think of when you think of the Deadly Six. You are the leader of the group, let's say. So you have a group of friends and they need to consider you as like the best of friends. Like, you know, you're the leader of them, like you boss them around sort of thing. But not like a bad way. You just feel like you like quietly cares, if you ask me. Like, the Sonic Lost World thing was funny and sort of thing. If your favorite character is Sans, you are crazy. You are unique. You probably were diagnosed with something and you have no known cure, but you love the way you are. Yeah, Sans is like the crazy one, and you're the crazy one, so you relate to him a lot. If your favorite character is Eggman, he's probably the first villain you think about. You probably were OG as well, but like not like a true OG, but a OG. You probably knew Eggman since Sonic the Hedgehog games. You are smart. You are probably like a mechanic who likes building things. If not, that's okay. You are planning something probably not good. So, but you are a very caring person as well, because Eggman is a father. He's very caring. He doesn't show that he cares, but he does deep down. He just may never know. And then if your favorite character is Metal Sonic, when you think about a rival other than Shadow and Blaze and Knuckles, who were rivals and then became a best of friends, Metal Sonic is not a friend of yours. You've probably known him from the memes where he goes, here, here, here. Or Sonic, dead and alive, it's mine. But if Metal Sonic's your favorite character because he was like a character that should shine up more, then you're probably like cold and aggressive, and you probably can get redeemed if you try really, really hard. But but your goal purpose is to be better than everyone else, and you just want to prove that you're superior. If you like this character, no way, dude, you actually know this one? But anyway, Eggpawn is one of Eggman's robots. Don't know why he's your favorite. Don't know why he's here. Sonic even said, why are you even here? But he exists, and he's your favorite, so it's fine. If your favorite character Sage, sure, probably gotten into the recent games like Sonic Frontiers, and he gave Sonic a try and absolutely loved Sage because she was a good character to play as. Now, it really doesn't matter what form you liked more, whether it was like the blue or red one, you like both of them, and that's okay. If your favorite character is Jet, you probably played Sonic Riders, where they all were in a hoverboard first. And the first character you think about when you think about the Battle Along Rogue song, Jet. You are cocky. You want to be first. You want to be the like the leader of the group, but I think you're probably very caring as well. You probably like your friends and enjoy them because you have a good group. If your favorite character is Wave, then yeah, she's cool. She's like the teenager of the group, I guess. She's intelligent like Tails. You are probably as caring as the other Battlelong Rogue is, and you probably like the color purple because she's cool. If your favorite character is Storm, you're stupid. Anyway, other than that, it's like, but you're very kind as well. Like, you probably like strong as well. But you just like him because you're like, why can't I move my mouth? Is this an eternal dialogue? Hatsune me! Because you probably watched that as well. If your favorite character is Supersonic, because I get into the most specifics here, you've probably seen Supersonic for the very first time when you got all those 7 Chaos Animals and collected those 50 rings just to see what he looks like, and you're like, whoa, Sonic's even cooler now. So if you like Supersonic because he's cool and he's basically OP, because when you play as him in this game, you basically are invincible, you can't get hurt. But you're lucky that you can't play this online because it'll be too overpowered. If your favorite character is a werehog, you play Sonic Unleashed, and actually liked the Werehog for once. So when everyone says they don't like the platforming Werehog stuff, it's because they generally only like the daytime stages of Sonic, but you actually like the Werehog. So, because it's a good style that everyone likes. If your favorite character is 9, you probably watch Sonic Prime. That rhymes, and that's a crime. Oh no, you need to stop before I rhyme too much. 9 is probably the alternate version of Tails. You really like him because it's like a what if sort of scenario. Because I quite like 9, he's quite a good character. I really like him. He's smart, but he's, very defensive. But, he's just like any other Tails. He secretly is kind if you just give him the chance. And my favorite character is Dread. Like, you're the captain of the seven seas. Yo ho. But also you're like tough. You probably like wanted to get something for yourself, but it didn't go your way. But then you turned good. Yeah, that's you basically. You're like chill now. You're like a good guy. Favorite character is Rusty Rose. You like robots. Generally about what would the characters look like if they got turned into robots? And the first character you thought about is Rusty Rose. Probably is like lots of fan arts, but the legit one was like Prime, like you're like, now I'm inspired. If your favorite character is Tangle again, you actually know this girl because you've probably seen the IDW comics and loved her. You love the lesbian couple, and Tangle is your favorite because you like lemurs. And her ability to stretch her tail as long as she wants without exhaustion. Very powerful, if you ask me. If your favorite character is Whisper, then you are the quiet type. You are shy, you barely speak, but when you do, everyone's like, oh my god. Anyway, you like wolves as well. You probably legally have a pet wolf with a license. Does Sega own Knights? Anyway, if Knights is your favorite character, if Sega owns him, I might be wrong. But, you're very, very OG. Like, so OG to the point you're going, outside of Sega, if you don't know anyone other than Knights, yeah. There's no way that the Sega owns Persona. Or Ichiban. If they do, then please let me know in the comments. I'm not sure if Sega owns II. But if you like the monkey, then go bowling. Hatsune Miku is definitely owned by Sega, so if she's your favorite character, then you like music and you like pop stars, that sort of thing. Because, she's cute, she's adorable, she's your favorite. And because, you probably played that one mobile game of Hatsune Miku, and you loved her ever since, sort of thing. And technically, Sega does own Rio now, so if you like Red, you probably was in the Angry Birds series and realized, wait, Sega owns Rio now? So it made sense about why they added, Rio into their games. And as for these others, like Steve, Alex, the Creepers, SpongeBob, and Patrick, and Pac-Man, and all the variants of the ghosts, and this pirate guy, and Alele, who is probably owned by Sega, probably made those little match the colors, make it disappear games, and that's for the Mega Man characters. I'm not sure if they're owned by Sega. Again, let me know in the comments. But you're probably like an OG as well, thinking, I wish Mega Man and Sonic became an actual thing together, but now they are actually. But anyway, and that's all what your favorite Sonic characters say about you. If you liked it, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below about your favorite character and why. That's all for today's what your favorite Sonic character says about you. Tails is out of here.